Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for NBA on Wednesday, November 17th, 2021. My name is Steve, and we're going to have 5 picks here for you today that I think are great value bets for this Wednesday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support in the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 900 subscribers here by the end of the week. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page. It's a great place to connect with our community. I'll have a link in the comment section and in the description as well. A lot of great minds in the Discord, guys. You get new ideas for bets, chat about sports. It's really good stuff, so I highly encourage you to check that out. Also, be sure to put your favorite bet for today down below in the comment section. Love chatting with you guys about that. If you like your bet included in our video in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick so I know what your official pick is. Alright, without further ado, let's get right into the results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Arthur Shaw calling the Grayson Allen over 13.5 points there at minus 116 odds. It's a great hit there for Arthur. And we also had Gotta Get the Bag calling the DeJounte Murray over 32.5 PRAs there at minus 115. Was able to cash that one as well. So great hits there from our cappers in the chat. As far as our stream results, we went 2-1. We were able to cash the Phoenix Suns minus 8.5 spread fairly easily too. They won by 26 there against the Rockets. And then we also cashed the James Harden under 22.5 points. He finished with 16, so good hit there on Harden as well. And then the only one we missed was the Gordon Hayward over 17.5 points. Missed on that one, unfortunately. He just kind of had a bit of an off night. Got up enough shots. Just didn't connect enough to get it done. So what can you do? We're going to get after it today, though, guys. We're going to get that 5-0. So getting right into our picks. At number 1, we are going with the Chicago Bulls +2 spread here versus the Blazers at minus 112 odds. So far on the season, the Chicago Bulls are 5-2 on the road against the spread. They're 10-4 overall against the spread on the season. They've been very good. One of the NBA's best bets here early on in the season. They're taking on a Blazers team that has Damian Lillard and Norman Powell both questionable for tonight. So obviously, if they don't play, we're really loving this bet. Blazers overall, though, 5-2 at home against the spread, so that's solid. But they're 6-9 overall against the spread. And honestly, I watched the Blazers play the Pacers earlier this year at home, and they really easily could have lost that game. And I think they barely got a spread cover there. I believe it was 3.5, and they won by 4. Because I was in on that bet. I was on the Blazers 3.5, and they just barely covered. And I was like, I felt weird about that one, though. I really felt the Pacers could have covered. And I think overall, top to bottom, coming in, I really do believe the Bulls are the better team here. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan have been off the chain this season. They've been absolutely phenomenal. Lonzo Ball starting to pick it up of late as well. That's obviously helping their success. And I love the Bulls role players as well. I think as a team, they just look great as a team. They play solid defense. Like I said, they compete at both ends of the floor. And DeRozan's really been the guy that's really stepped up. He's shooting over 50% this season, averaging over 26 points a game. So he's been very good. I think that's kind of a surprise. The biggest surprise to me is when you look up and down the Bulls roster, you're like, wow, DeMar DeRozan really dialing it back. And even this is probably the best year of his career, to be honest with you. Shooting 51% so far from the field. I mean, if he keeps up at that pace, that's be a career year for him. So obviously I like that. I like the injury. I mean, I don't like the injury concerns, but as far as the bet goes, I like the injury concerns here for the Blazers as well. That's why I want to hop on this, because even if they do play, it's still not really that big of a concern to me. I still don't mind it even if they do play. So that's why I definitely want to take it here with some questionable tags here on the Blazers. And like I said, the Bulls so far on the season, guys, have been terrific. So I love it there for our number 1 pick. Chicago Bulls +2 spread here versus the Blazers at minus 112 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Christian Wood over 10.5 rebounds here for the Houston Rockets at minus 118 odds. So far, Christian Wood is 4-2 to this line on the road on the season. He's 5-5 overall, which wouldn't be great. Wouldn't really be giving us an advantage as far as the 5-5 there. But great matchup here for Wood. Thunder allowing the 3rd most rebounds so far on the season to centers, Wood has already played against the Thunder once this year, and in the matchup, he recorded 14 rebounds. He had 31 points, had a terrific game all around. So I'm looking for that to continue here. Maybe not quite as many points, but I think he'll definitely cash his rebounds. I definitely think he'll be in the 15 rebound range. If you really wanted to go for plus value, I mean, you could attack a crazy rebound line here with him, but I like the 10.5 here. I think you're getting great value here overall. The Thunder allow the 4th most rebounds overall in the NBA. So they have a lot of clankers that hit the iron. They don't shoot a high percentage. They're 23rd in offensive efficiency on the year. So, there are, there's going to be a lot of rebounding opportunities here for Wood. So I love it there for number 2 pick. Christian Wood over 10.5 rebounds here for the Rockets at minus 118 odds. Okay, and at number 3, we're going with Terry Rozier under 17.5 points here for the Hornets at minus 116 odds. So far, Rozier is 5-4 to this line on the season. He's got a matchup here with the Wizards who give up the fewest points to shooting guards at 17.3 points per game. So that's obviously very good when you're talking about it under. And Rozier just has not impressed me. I mean, 29% so far in the season from 3. I've watched some of the Hornets games. I've been like, man, he sometimes cashes this over. He's cashed it 4 times. But, even when he cashes, I'm just not that impressed overall with him. They just have better options, I think, on the Hornets, with Ball and Bridges and Hayward even. That, in a game like this, in a bad matchup, I just think you're going to see those guys, if any Hornets players are going to shine offensively, I'd be looking more in the direction of LaMelo Ball or Bridges or even Hayward. I'm not going to look at Rozier here. Like I said, the matchup just, for him just isn't right in this game. And, honestly, overall for the Hornets, this is going to be a tough game as far as offensively for them. Wizards ranked 5th in defensive efficiency. That's where the Wizards have really been surprising this year. You look at the Washington Wizards, you're like, you think of the names they have on that team, Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma, Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, yeah, they're going to have a solid offensive team, but it's actually surprising how been they've been on the defensive end. Like I said, 5th in defensive efficiency. And Rozier isn't a scary matchup for them. Like I said, 29% from 3 so far from Rozier. So I love it there for number 3 pick. Terry Rozier under 17.5 points here for the Hornets at minus 116 odds. Okay, and at number 4, we're going with Richaun Holmes, center here for the Kings, to record over 9.5 rebounds at minus 105 odds. So far, Holmes on the season, 5-5 with 2 hooks. So 5-5 to this line, and 2 of the losses he recorded 9 rebounds. And his other losses he recorded 8, 6, and 6. So his lowest rebound out total so far on the season is 6. He's averaging 10.9 per game on the season, and he's got a great matchup here. T-Wolves allowed the 2nd most rebounds so far on the season to centers. A lot of that is due to their offense. T-Wolves ranking 26th in offensive efficiency. So again, another team that hits the iron a lot. Does not shoot a high percentage. They shoot 41% from the field. That's 29th in the NBA. So for Richaun Holmes, I think we're going to see, like I said, same thing with Christian Wood. We're going to see some rebounding opportunities here for Holmes. And overall, the T-Wolves actually allow the most rebounds overall in the NBA. They're dead last at 59.5 per game. So, like I said, Holmes is going to get his opportunities here to get some rebounds. And I like that his lowest output is 6. So no matter what, in every game, he's least involved. And with 2 hooks, I feel pretty confident here. He had 2 games where he recorded 9. Like I said, you got to consider the fact of the matchup. So I think this is one of those games where he's definitely going to go over the 9.5. And you're getting minus 105 odds, too. You're not having to pay any juice for this one. So I love it there for number 4 pick. Richaun Holmes over 9.5 rebounds here for the Kings at minus 105 odds. Okay, and finally at number 5, we're going with Dorian Finney-Smith. Under 16.5 PRAs here for the Mavericks at plus 100 odds. So Finney-Smith really has not had a huge impact on the floor so far on the season for the Mavericks. He's 7-3 to this line, so that should give you an idea right there. He just doesn't record a lot of stats. If you look at his numbers, they're very unimpressive. He averages about 8 points a game. And he's not a featured piece right now in this Mavericks team. So he's 3-1 to this line, also on the road, which is where this game's going to be in Phoenix. Like I said, 7-3 to this line so far on the season. A lot of them weren't even close. In a game where he had 2 points and like a rebound. I mean, so for him right now, there's better options. Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis, and not even like I said, not even involved with the rebounds or assists either. Really, it's kind of like the Luka Doncic show, and I don't expect that really to change in this game. This is a good matchup here. As far as to the under, the Suns are very good against small forwards. Suns allow the 6th fewest points and rebounds to small forwards, so that's obviously very good, and the 8th fewest assists. So I like seeing that. And Phoenix overall is a very good defensive team. Phoenix is 5th in defensive efficiency, so could Finney Smith cash it and hit a couple threes and make us sad? He could. But honestly, I don't see that happening. There's a lot of consistency so far on the season with his line. Phoenix also doesn't create a ton of rebounding opportunities. They're 11th in offensive efficiency. They've gotten better as the season has gone on. They're another one of these teams that kind of had a little bit of a slow start, but they've been really hot lately. And honestly, even the spread, I don't mind the Phoenix Suns spread as well. It's -8 for this game. But anytime I'm going up against Luka Doncic, I kind of hesitate on it because Doncic has the ability to carry a team. So that's the only reason I didn't roll the Suns spread back here. But I love it here for our number 5 pick, Dorian Finney-Smith, under 16.5 PRAs here for the Mavericks at +100 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 900 subscribers here by the end of the week. Exciting news here at the channel. We're going to have a logo unveil here coming soon, so I'm really excited about that. We're going to have a new logo, and it's going to be a little bit more representative of the channel, and it's going to be fun. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about the direction of the channel, guys. We had a tough week in the NFL. NBA we did okay, but we did have a tough week in the NFL. But a lot of developments coming to the channel. Talking to a lot of people, doing a lot of interesting things. So getting a website off the ground here shortly as well. Just kind of getting that stuff rolling. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. Thank you all for being a part of the community. You don't know how much y'all mean to me. You really do. Without you guys, this doesn't happen. So I appreciate all of you. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Good luck in your bets tonight, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.